Think of the most popular video games on Earth right now. You've got PUBG Mobile, League of Legends, Valorant, and Honor of Kings. They look completely different. They are built by different studios and played on different devices. But the financial road for every single one of these titles ultimately leads back to exactly one entity: Tencent Games. The global gaming market generated $197 billion last year. Against that, Tencent pulled in $109.4 billion in total 2025 revenue, with $35 billion strictly from video games. While the overall industry grew 7%, Tencent's gaming revenue shot up 22%, outpacing legacy giants. Unlike traditional companies who sell you a physical box to sit under your television, Tencent's financial influence operates almost entirely out of sight. That invisibility makes sense when you look at how they started. In 1998, a group of 5 classmates in Shenzhen didn't set out to build a video game empire. They launched a struggling instant messaging startup. Their first product was a PC messaging client called OICQ, later renamed QQ. In the early days of the Chinese internet, it gained traction among young users, packing into crowded internet cafes, chatting on bulky CRT monitors. But rapid user growth meant massive server costs. The founders nearly sold the company, and they only survived thanks to a critical $2.2 million rescue investment. It raises a question. How did a near-bankrupt messaging app build the foundation for a decentralized global network that now reaches nearly every corner of the gaming market? This trajectory begins with China's unique internet infrastructure, starting with the 2011 launch of WeChat. By integrating minigames into the WeChat interface, Tencent converts massive pools of chat users into active gamers without downloading standalone apps. To monetize, they use WeChat Pay. Anytime a player makes a purchase, the revenue routes directly back to the parent company. This bypasses the external toll gates that Western developers rely on, who routinely lose up to 30% of gross revenue to third-party app store fees. By owning the infrastructure itself, Tencent turns customer acquisition and monetization into a self-contained loop. Beyond the app, Tencent maintains an internal production engine headquartered in Shenzhen, consisting of 5 massive studio groups: Teamy, Lightspeed, Morefun, Aurora, and Next. Their development budgets span a massive spectrum. A casual 2D mobile game might cost between $10,000 and $30,000 to build, while a large-scale live service mobile title typically requires between $3 and $20 million. At the high end, financial stakes multiply. Flagship survival games and multi-platform AAA blockbusters carry budgets that exceed $140 million. To manage this risk, Tencent uses horse racing. They fund multiple internal teams to build competing games simultaneously, tracking metrics like daily active users and 7-day retention. Live data dictates survival. Resources shift to the winning prototype, while underperforming projects are immediately killed. This internal Darwinism creates product redundancy, but it ensures that only the most highly optimized, commercialized hits ever reach the public market. The final component of their growth is a global acquisition strategy that recently pushed international revenue past the $11.3 billion mark. They pursue what they call a battle-hardened marriage, acquiring major stakes in Riot Games, a 40% share in Epic Games, and a majority stake in Supercell. This diagram shows the logic of these deals. Tencent provides the capital and back-end server infrastructure, but they maintain a strict boundary for creative independence, leaving the actual development in the hands of the acquired studio. This allows Tencent to own the intellectual property driving global phenomena without triggering the cultural friction of a foreign conglomerate taking over a Western developer. This strategy decentralizes commercial risk while centralizing capital control. Tencent's next frontier moves artificial intelligence out of the R&D lab and into the core of their development and security operations. They recently unveiled Codecraft, a generative AI platform that allows developers to rapidly build prototypes and 3D assets through conversational commands. For live security, their anti-cheat expert system uses machine learning to analyze ballistic trajectories in real time, automatically issuing 10-year hardware bans to protect the integrity of their competitive games. To scale this reach, Tencent created the Level Infinite publishing label, a vehicle designed to export their live service free-to-play formulas to every major market on the planet. These components, social integration, intense internal competition, and global capital, work together to create a unique industry position. By treating games as continuous live service financial engines rather than standalone art, Tencent has built a digital infrastructure that is now almost impossible for any competitor to escape.